What's up, guys? It's your boy D Fresh in the building. What we're going to do today, we're going to cover Thursday's recap and Friday's game plan. So go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe to our channel. That way, anytime we drop a video, you get notified. With that being said, let's see if we got anything that'll rock the markets tomorrow. Because you got personal income, personal spending, PCE, and core. And then 10 o'clock, you have consumer sentiments. Just guys, be wary if you in plays going up into 10 o'clock. We know what the market is going to do between 9:30 and 10 o'clock. It's going to be volatile like crazy, and we got some data that can rock us. Let's go ahead and jump into our first ticker. This is for the newbies, the beginners that's looking for a low dollar play that they can get into and still make good money. I always give two levels. I give a level for calls and a level for puts. And if you see, my level for puts was heavy level at 25.55. I said if Palantir lost 25.55, they were gonna come down. And you see right out of the gate, the bears shot their shot. They went right for it. 25.55, it bounced off of it. Came back down, overshot it a little bit, but that candle didn't close. We know we don't jump into plays into that candle close. If it broke through that 25.55, that was not the time to go. And as you see, it immediately shot back up. It ran, it went up, and I had the level 26.60. If we broke 26.60, that's when we get into calls. Bears ran that thing back down and we formed a double bottom. And what happens when you get that double bottom? Boom! Here's that next green candle. Boom! That's 26.13. I call 26.60. But me, I'd have probably right at this candle right here after this one jumped over that 9 EMA and it cleared VWAP. VWAP's my blue line right here. The 9 EMA is my yellow line. Once we cleared that, both of those areas right there, this candle right here, I said, man, if that's a green candle, I'm diving in, especially if it's over both of those areas. You see what happened? Boom! We over that area. We sitting at 26.21. The next green candle, boom! We sitting at 26.50. Next one, boom! Now we at my level where I said we cross this right here. It's time to get calls. Boom! That was that candle. We went up a little bit, but then bear shot us right back down to test the 9 EMA. We chopped for a little bit, but then boom! We got that candle, 26.86. Came back down, but we still respected that 9. I often say, if they cannot get under that 9 EMA, you can keep riding that trend, and that's exactly what happened. Boom! That thing just slowly kept creeping up. We're sitting at 27.21 right now. We got all the way up to about 27.30, and that's when they start bringing it back down a little bit, and then they chop. Came back down to about 26.73, and then they popped it back to 27 even, and then you get the power hour, which I recommend not trading in that, even though it's some quick money to be made in power hour, but man, it can make you lose a lot of money too, because man, Wall Street plays a lot of games in that time frame. So they knocked Palantir all the way back down to 26.53. Game plan for tomorrow with Palantir. What we want to see with Palantir for calls is we want to see, I mean, if you're trying to snipe it, get in there real quick, you got 27. We start breaking through 27. It's another shelf sitting up here at about 27.10. We break that. You got 27.30 on deck. They're going to start heading back up to 28, 28.20, 28.50, and start climbing that ladder back up. For the downside, what I want to see, first off, I want to see 26.50 get taken out. 26.50 get taken out. You got another shelf down here at 26.20. They lose 26.20. That thing gonna come back. We got another level at 26 even. And then I got another level at 25.75. We lose this area here. Man, they coming back down. They got a lot of room to fall. But guys, you know, data can bring this thing. I mean, we can be waking up after data and Palantir sitting at 28.30 and or it could be sitting way down here at 24.75. So we never know. We'll handle in real time when the market opens up. As you see what Hut did right at opening, boom, you see this red candle, they completely got smacked. They was at 17.50, boom, man, that's a $2 drop. 15.32. They kept coming down. They got down to about 15.33, and then the bull said, all right, we getting back in here. Boom. They ran that thing up. They got to about 16.39, and then they could not hold VWAP. That blue line right there is VWAP. They couldn't hold it. Anytime you can't hold VWAP, you coming back down. They came back down. They chopped for a little bit, but then you see that 9 EMA, they start falling up under it, but that's still chop zone. You ain't making no money. Maybe a scalp here down, but then they chopped and went down a little bit there. So what I've noticed in Hut, the move is in the morning, right at opening. If you don't get in that first 30 minutes, then if you miss the train, it's okay. It'll be another setup and another ticker, or simply you can play another day. You do not have to play in every ticker, and you do not have to make a play every single day. So guys, all right, that's enough for you newbies out there. All right, my big rollers, we're going to go ahead and dive into the SPY. SPY opened up somewhere around 541.67. In that area, I said SPY calls 542.30, puts 540.30. They went right after it from the get-go. Got that opening candle. Boom. We dropped down to 540.59. I said 540.30. Here we go. They running down. They chop for a little bit. You get this candle right here. Boom. Where is it at? 539.74. We get the next candle. Boom. We come all the way down. We sitting at 537.43. Check that out. That's a $3 play if you got in where I told you to. I had a level down here if they kept falling at 536.95. I knew that would be heavy level, but you know, it was time to get out right there. This candle right here said, hey, it's time to get out. Bears had their chance to run it down. That candle got all the way down to about 537.43, and then the bulls closed it and ran it up, so that becomes a bullish candle. And the next candle, boom, we're testing VWAP, that blue line. Next candle after that, boom, I got call sitting at 542.30. We running up VWAP, that blue line. You see the yellow line, the 9 EMA. If we hold both of those to the upside, we gonna trend up. And as you see, we sitting at my level. What did I call? 542.30 for calls. We're sitting, we get the next candle, boom. We know we're running. Next one, boom. We sitting at 543.80. We get the next candle, boom. That take us to 544.60. Now we chopping. We're chopping, we come down, we still above the call spot, 542.30. So we ain't getting out of our play yet. Plus, we haven't broke through the 9 EMA, so we're chilling. We get this candle, boom. We run up. Now we're sitting at 544.45. Boom, 545. We still running. Look at us. We sitting at 547.50. That was a run. We ran all the way from the 530 something, 538, all the way to 547. That's a $10 almost move. We got here at the top, and then we started coming down. Guys, stop being greedy in plays. You see profit, take profit. We say that all the time. See profit, take profit. I know you think it's cliche and all that. It's not, especially when your contract's this high and they worth $1,200 in 5 minutes. They're worth $200, and you think it's gonna come back to $1,200. By the time 3 o'clock roll around, you negative $600. Don't let that happen to you. Take profit. Trim that away. You don't have to sit here and wait for the $2,000 move. It's not gonna get to 2,000. Take the 1,200, take the 800. Just don't let it reverse on you, and where you was sitting back saying, man, I was up $1,200, and now, man, I didn't cash out. I was greedy. The thing reversed on me, and now I'm down $600. I'm down $700. I'm trying to find an exit out, and it's no exit out, and your contracts are slowly getting burned up and disappearing. Don't let that happen to you guys. Man, what did SPY do? They took that high all the way from 547, 547.50. They ran that thing all the way back down to 538.13. Ouch. That hurts if you were in calls and you were greedy and you didn't take out. Don't do that. Game plan for tomorrow. Again, all the data can change that tomorrow. But where we stand right now, what I want to see the Bulls do, they got to take out 539.75 to start that trend back up. They can't take out that, they coming back down. And they got some room to run. This thing is going to collapse. Expecting this to be heavy level in here. They might try to crash through 536.90. That's going to be some resistance, but small turbulence. I think this is where the area is going to be at 536.35. If they can break through there, they got some room to run down. All right. That's it with SPY. Let's go ahead and look at Tesla. That big boom, boom candle. Boom. They ran that thing all the way up to 223.45. And then that green candle ran us up to 22.90. The next one tried to run it down to 217.24. But with Tesla, I tell you, Tesla, you got to take profit, and you got to take profit fast. Because, man, Tesla can give you that big boom, boom candle out of nowhere. And you see what happened. Boom. They ran that thing all the way back up, and they just kept running. Boom. Man, Bulls chilling. They over VWAP, they chopping, they killing people contracts that it was not a time to buy puts. And as you see, they tested VWAP, boom, they ran it back up, 226. And that's where, I think that was where they peaked out at, 226 even. And then they started chopping. They went back up to try to test 26 again. And then the bears came into play, as you see. Boom, they dropped it down. They came back down again, 25, boom. And I said, guys, if they didn't break 26.05, they were coming down. They chopped right here, tried to run it up again, 24.82. And man, next candle, boom. They shot. Where we at? 2015. Tesla don't play. But I'll be interested in Tesla on Friday. I only play Tesla on Friday because the contracts are cheaper. And, you know, I got that one day that I can mess around in them without breaking the bank. Tesla doesn't play fair. You got to get in with Tesla, and you got to get out really, really fast. All right, guys, I'm going to give you one last ticker for tonight, IWM. Getting a lot of requests on that one. IWM started off down here around 218.50, got that little bull flag, went up to about 20.55, and then psych, boom, bears ran that thing back to 218. Got the bull candle, got the next one, boom, they at the 200, ran it up a little bit. We're sitting at 221. They came back down. We tested VWAP, boom, they ran it up. Now we above VWAP again. We above the 9 EMA. And those two pairing right there, that's enough for me to say, all right, I'm buying calls. They ran that thing up. We're sitting at 222.05. We chopped. Somewhere around here, I started getting DMs. Hey, what do you think about IWM? What do you think? Well, I know how to look at a chart and can tell when we're ready to get some drama. And I think I put it out there at a certain level. I think I said 223.60. They was going to have some issues. They overshot it. They went to 223. I think they even went to they went to 224. So they overshot my number, but I knew it was going to be tough up there. And man, what happened right there? Boom. Bear said, not in my house, not tonight. You got that red candle. We're down at 222.53. Shot for a little bit, came down. Now we up under the 50 EMA. We chopping there. And man, this is right around here is where I said, oh, guys, if you still in calls, y'all ready to get smoked temporary or short term, because I'm an intraday player, so I'm only looking at the days level. But you see what happened? Boom. Man, they smacked them all the way back down to 2070. They ran it up a little bit. They ran it back to 2215. And guess what? Boom. The bear said, not today. They dropped that thing 2020.50. And that's where they ended off at for IWM. And man, this is a pretty chart as far as just if you just take the noise off. Look how pretty this chart look. Look at this. Man, you can see where the supply and demand at, the resistance. You can see all that just with all the noise off. I see we got a shelf right here, 2210-ish. We'll say 2210. Bulls break that spot right there. They can start running up to their next shelf at 2303. They break that. Then they got this level at 2405. They break that. Then they can start running to the higher stuff. And on the downside, look how easy it is. You got this shelf. Let's just say we'll take where they closed at. Just say 2020.50. If they break that, then you see you have another shelf right here at 2019.50. They break that, they're going to come down to test this area right here at 2018.45. They break that, then they coming down to this level down here at 2017. That's what you got for the downside. A quick summary. If you're a bull, you want to see 2210 get taken out for them to start their trend up. And if you're a bear, you want to see 2019.50 get taken out. There you go, guys. I done took enough of your time. If you like this kind of content, do me a favor. Go ahead and hit that like button below. Subscribe to our channel. That way, anytime we drop a video, you get notified. If you like level to level, sniper type periodic call outs of your favorite tickers, SPY, Tesla, NVIDIA, AMD, Palantir, in this case, IWM, go ahead and hit us in our Discord. The link is listed below. And as always, we're grinding. Good luck out there, and let's get it. Boom.